All right, lesson 113, page 316, commission and profit. All right, at the beginning of the lesson it says, many companies pay their sales personnel a basic salary that is low. They also pay them a commission, which is a percentage of their sales. Many salespersons work hard and make big commissions. All right, so I worked for a store that did this. And you might work for a store where you are working and you have a salary, but maybe they're just paying you minimum wage. So let's just say you're working at a shoe store and they're paying you minimum wage, but every time you sell a pair of shoes, you might get a commission on that. So if you get a 10% commission and you sell a $20 pair of shoes, then you're going to get $2 added onto your paycheck. So employers will do this a lot because it's very motivating for their workers to do a good job at selling their products and to just do a good job of interacting with the customers. It can be very motivating. All right, you just want to make sure that if you are ever in a job where you're earning commission, that you're being honest, all right? You don't want to ever have the reputation of being a dishonest person and just trying so hard to get people to buy things that you're willing to put your integrity on the side just because you want to get that commission. You never want to go down that road. But as long as you're doing it fairly and honestly, it can be a good thing to help you earn a little bit extra money. So let's look at example 113.1. It says a sales representative was paid a base salary of $300 a month. He was also paid a commission of 10% of everything he sold. If he sold $26,000 worth of merchandise in 1 month, what was his paycheck? All right, so we're trying to figure out how much he got paid for 1 month. Now it says that he gets a base salary of $300 a month. So that means he's going to get that money no matter what. Okay, so we already know he's going to earn at least $300 that month because that's his base salary. Then it says he was also paid a commission of 10% on everything he sold. He sold $26,000 worth of merchandise. So the other money amount we need to consider is if he sold $26,000 and he got a 10% commission on that, we need to figure out how much he got paid. So we're going to do 1/10.1. We're changing that percent to a decimal. We're going to do the multiplication, 1, 2, 3. So he's getting paid an additional $2,600 because of his commission. So we have to add that to our $300. All right, so that's $2,900. So he's making $300 and then an additional $2,600 for a grand total of almost $3,000 that month. So he almost made 10 times his base salary. So that's pretty good. All right, example 113.2. A store owner marks up her merchandise 40%. Her expenses are $5,200 a month. If she paid $16,000 for the goods sold in 1 month, what was her profit? All right, so now this is an entirely different question. They're asking about profit, not commission. So if you look in your book, it says markup is not all profit. The store owner must pay overhead, rent, the water bill, the employee's insurance, and other costs. What the owner has left after all expenses are paid is profit. All right, so in this question, we're trying to figure out her profit, and not just by what she sold, but also considering her expenses. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. A store owner marks up her merchandise 40%. Her expenses are $5,200 a month. If she paid $16,000 for the goods sold in 1 month, what was her profit? All right, well, she paid $16,000 for these goods that she sold in this month, and we know that she marks up her merchandise 40%. So if we do our 16,000 times 0.4, 40%, we can figure out how much money she made. Okay, so she made $6,400 on that merchandise that she sold. She bought it for $16,000 and then she sold it at a 40% markup. So she made $6,400 when she sold it. But that's not her profit, because profit is what you make after you also consider your expenses. Her expenses were $5,200. So we need to subtract those expenses because obviously part of this profit that she made, she's going to use that to pay all of these expenses. And then any money she has left after that will be her actual profit. Okay, so you can see that she sold this much, but she really only earned this much because she had to pay her expenses. Okay, so her profit would be $1,200. Okay, go ahead and try these 2 practice problems on your own, and then I'll give you the answers and you can check your work. All right, I'm assuming that you have gone ahead and done these problems. All right, so the answer for letter A, you should get $1,674. And for B, you should get $2,500. All right, so if you got those, excellent work. Let's go ahead and look at A in case you didn't get it. A sales representative got a base salary of $274 a month. She was paid a 7% commission. If she sold $20,000 worth of merchandise, how much money did she make for the month? Okay, well, we know she's going to get $274, and we know she sold $20,000 worth of merchandise at a 7% commission, so we need to multiply that by 0.07. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7 times 2, which would be 14. 2, 1, 2. Okay, so she made an additional $1,400 worth of commission. So if you add that up, you're going to get $1,674. That's your answer. For B, a store owner purchased $200,000 of merchandise and sold it at a markup of 4%. If his expenses totaled $5,500, what was his profit? All right, well, he bought $200,000 worth of merchandise, sold it at a markup of 4%. Okay, so 0.04 for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 2 is 8. Bring your decimal over. All right, so he made $8,000, but then we need to subtract his expenses to get his profit. Whoops. Zero, zero. Okay, so then you're going to get $2,500. All right, there you go.